a young couple came to me for their marriage preparation. Then during the interview, they asked me, Freya, can we ask for some advice? What rules, what ground rules would you recommend to us to have? And I asked them, ground rules? What rules have you got for the two of you? Then they say, we have agreement that every decision, especially the big ones, we must decide together. Good, I said. Second, on the smaller things, maybe like, okay, every week, 2 nights we will eat in his parents' house, 2 nights in my parents' house, and then 2 nights specially for us, and then one night we can go out with our friends, our personal friends. Is it? Okay. Then they continue with few other things that they agreed that this is what they have to follow, that this is their boundary. But then I explained to them that during your wedding day, do you know what will you vow to each other? What will you promise to each other? They say, oh, can't memorize. And I showed them what is the vow that they will have to say on their wedding day. That I will love you, I will honor you for the rest of my life. What does that mean? They say, wow, there is a lot of things to define if they want to explain that. But what I ask them is that if you want to make any rule, make sure that the purpose of the rules is not to limit you, not to set boundary for you as a person and as a couple, but to allow you to fulfill this promise that you will love and honor each other for the rest of your life. Sometimes we see law, we see rules in the wrong way. We see them as something to limit us. Do not commit adultery. It is not about the adultery. It is meant so that we can live with our spouse faithfully. We can love and honor them faithfully. So it is not about these rules so that we can punish you. God never meant us to do that. And this is what happened in the readings today. In the first reading, people manipulate the law to gain something for themselves. In the gospel reading, people use the law to punish people that they see as a sinner. But God's law is mercy. God's law is meant to help us to live and love as how we should be. So, sisters and brothers, let us ask ourselves, what is our attitude towards the law, whether it is in the church, whether in the society? Do we see them as the things that limit us? Or do we see them as those things that will help us to live as how we should do and we should be? So let us follow the law correctly so that we can live and love. And remember that in God's eyes, His principle of law is mercy. May God's peace be with all of us.